Hello, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. This is the Quarter Mile DLC add-on doohickey. Last time out, I had great fun at trying to get this thing down the track within, was it 16.1 seconds. My goodness, I'm not very good at the drag racing. Let's hope that's not a feature. It's gonna be a feature. Okay. So, something lime green, 17.5, so they're all going to be like this, aren't they? All requirements for this order are listed above. That's going to get annoying. Alright, oh god, it's a minivan thing, MPV doodad. So, I guess first things first, I'll have to make sure. I mean, I'd like to assume, I'm good at assuming, or rather I like assuming, because it means you don't do the work required, because you're assuming instead, that all these cars just require tuning parts, so there isn't actually going to be anything actually wrong with the parts that they've got at the moment, because otherwise hopefully they'd have told you when they brought it in, saying, oh, the circulating doodad has capitulated on the nose hook, I need a new gubbin. So, it hasn't even highlighted, oh hang on, there we go, yeah, that's better. Alright, so there's nothing red anyway. We can forget that we're not in examine parts mode and take things off. Good, all done. So yeah, so here's some bits to examine. They're all fine. Right, let's go and have a look down the other end of the car. I like the fact this car is the same colour as parts, which are in good condition. It's a little exciting fluorescent green colour. I should be hiding the... just looking at the general condition of the parts. Yeah, so everything seems shiny. Alright. So first things first, let's whack it down the track and see how far off we are. And given the wide variance in times that I managed to get, this isn't necessarily any higher revs at the start. Good grief, that bogged down horribly. Still in first gear, almost done a quarter of a mile. Good grief. Alright, so just a reminder that I think we got 20 odd seconds, 17 seconds required. Oh, how much money have we got? I didn't notice that at all. 7,000. So this is a... well, just keep looking at the page. This is a Vulcan family. So out of interest, does the Vulcan family have slicks available? And are they less than 5 grand? Vulcan family, 5 grand. So I could buy one slick, which would be great if I just want to go around in circles, I guess. Oh, wow. I'm boring myself. Alright, so let's put some power tuning into effect. So 10%. Alright, approximately 20%. I guess I'm just doing this now because it used to do it automatically. But it's still kind of nice now having more oomph, if you've given it. About 30 more oomps. Yeah, 29 oomps. Okay, so Be interesting actually to see a guide for this, because I'm not sure it's as obvious what's required, apart from being good on the bloody on the course, you know, because you can add power, as we've seen in my previous video. You have plenty of extra power, but it doesn't necessarily deliver the goods. 4.5 grand, you say? Well, some cheap options. What sort of engine do we have? Is that a V6? No, it's the same as the other thing, isn't it? It's just a normal 3-cylinder engine. That is 4-cylinder, isn't it? Yeah, 4. 4 heads here. Spark plug on each. There lies the extent of my knowledge about cars, pretty much. Right, so let's buy one of these and one of those, and I don't know if it has a muffler middle. Do they all have muffler middles? I'm sure it has a muffler rear. Well, let's fit these anyway. Take off this piece of nonsense. See, these only look like 80%, I mean, crikey. Whereas these 100% tuned parts, let's see, they're red for exciting. Alright, so we've got, doesn't look like anything, I can't tell. Let's have a look. Stop mumbling. I do a lot of mumbling. Mumblage. So that's the cat, so this must be the rear. Oh, tie in first. Will it tell me what it is when I click on it? Will it how? I'm in assembly mode, fair enough. That's the muffler rear, that's the exhaust pipe rear, so that is the muffler middle. Yeah, okay. So what was this bit? Exhaust pipe rear. I wonder if that gives us an extra bit of oomph. You can see how much money I had left. Okay, plenty. Right, so on a muffler middle, muffler rear. What about that rear bit of exhaust? That exhaust pipe rear. Yeah. Alright. Oop. Yeah, let's get these off then. Exhaust work. Okay, and then the muffler middle. Whoops, that's the bit we want off. Okay, so and attach shiny muffler middle. We all like a shiny muff. And pop on the rear pipe. And then the shiny back muff. The most popular muff of all. Oh dear. Okay. So that's that done. That's my tuning work done. Now, do I re-jigging flob? Let's try it anyway. Oh. Car is incomplete. What, have I not put on the bloody plastic hood on the engine? Fuck's sake. Seriously. My car won't go. I've left off the engine cover. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I would have given a false representation of the car's power if I'd tuned it without the plastic cover on. Right. What's occurring here then? Okay. Let's see what we've done, if indeed we have done anything. Okay, we have added a little bit more. Fair enough. Alright, let's have a final check on the time that was required, which was 17.5 seconds. Let's drive to the test track. Second off. Right, now whilst I'm the first to admit that I'm very poor at the quarter mile driving, I'm hoping that I'm not a full second bad. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not, but alright, so let's have an air filter. That's cheap. Oh come on, might as well go for the bloody clutch. On a fuel pump, that's cheap. Cheap and easy to fit, which I haven't mentioned, but of course also vitally important. Oh dear. Right, so what's connected to the gearbox? It's just the front wheels. Okay, let's get these off then. Alright. No, not the sway bar, thank God. Monsieur Axel. Oh, I didn't look. Do we use jacks or those crappy plastic blocks in there to rest the wheel on? That was an exciting part of the 4x4 add-on. And by exciting, I mean extraordinarily peripheral. Oh yes, we're using jacks instead of blocks. Yes, that's right. That's how exciting that was. Okay, so I need to take off, so I can't do that from in here. So. Oh, let's take, whilst I remember. So if you've seen any of these videos before, you'll know I've seen this video at the start where I forget everything straight away and have to look at the bloody clipboard about 3 times in a row. My memory. What were we talking about? Yeah, not bad. Okay, here's a slightly bizarrely shiny air filter. Oh. Would it make any difference? It'd be nice to know things like whether if it's in the green band you can't improve, the part can't be any better. So for instance, if it's at 82%, but that's marked as green, whether if you improved that to 100% it would make any difference to performance. That's the sort of stuff you need to know. I'm not quite sure it's easy to tell because I can't do it on the quarter mile things. I can't do that accurately enough to know from one time to the next whether it's me being the variant or something I've, a job I've done. And I still can't do that. Oh, why can't I do that? I should be able to do that. I'm in the wrong mood. Right, so out comes the starter motor. Let's be having the gearbox off. Because for instance, this gearbox is probably like at 80 or 90%, but I could hammer it on the work surface of joy. Was it 82%? Make it up to 100% at small cost, but one wonders whether it's worth it. Okay, so let's just install our shiny clutch, and that reminds me we've got some spare bits to sell. Okay. And the little release bearing doohickey, and then we've gearbox back on. Alright. Starting motor. And the axles. No, can't do them from here. Alright. Axle. Yeah, only pop. It'd be nice to be able to save enough money to slap slicks on these things. You kind of expect slicks to sort of solve the problem of me being rubbish at this racing part of the game. There we go. Right, so oh, I bought a fuel pump as well. Remembered. Ooh. Oh, I bet I didn't put the engine cover back on. Oh, we'll see. Right, levitate through the car. Remember, it's the pump and not the filter that you've changed. Also, this remembering lark's great when it works. Alright, so that's all done. Let's double check the engine. Oh, come on. It says no more parts to assemble, so I guess I didn't need to take it off what I was doing. No. Alright, so once more, let's tune. Tune! No idea if that's what you'd really do if you'd add a few parts and tune again. Or maybe it would, I don't know. I know nothing. I'd like to get at the top if I can. Well, that'll do. Let's see if it's made any difference. We had 33% last time, I believe, up to 190 odd. So the first time was 170 odd, then it was 190 odd. So for a power of over 200. Oh yeah, I think it's got 206 or 8. 210. Awesome, alright. So that's having an effect. Okay, it's time for the all-important, yeah, extraordinarily frustrating test driving business. Now it's weird because I wouldn't trust Joe Mechanic Man to do this part of the job. I'd say to him, I want you to give me a car that I can get down the track at, you know, only 17.5 seconds. So at this point what I should be doing is just watching, you know, Mr. Lime Green car owner having a go at this. Oh, that's remarkably close. I guess that's worth another go. I think mainly my complaint is just that it seems slightly random compared to the rest of the game previous to this, where it's all been very exacting to the point that, you know, you put a wheel on the wrong side and it fails you. It's quicker or slower, but felt slower, but it's not for sure. And if it had my previous times listed here, or indeed any other way of, oh wow, or a different way of, you know, showing you how well you've done previously, it would help. So I think that was the closest yet. That was 17.33. Not that there's any proof of that until I get a tick on my bloody spread on my clipboard. That is awesome. awesome that it's worked. Yeah, it's not that I'm averse to trying a few times, it's like when you know that it's roughly right and you can't get it to work after the last vehicle. It's very frustrating. Anyway, this one's done. It's all ready to go to the next order, so that was lots less painful. Hopefully the rest are going to be as less painful as this. That's not a sentence. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time for some more quarter-mile action. Action. Yeah.